right, guys, quick scalping today. That was it. I didn't have much time, in and out. I did okay. I'm pretty happy for the day. Let's go see what I did. All right, guys, I didn't have a lot of time today to trade. I was away from my desk most of the day, but I knew I wanted to trade earnings, and I knew I wanted to trade two in particular. And I'm going to show you, because I don't think I've shown you guys how I prepare for earnings. This is just going to be really fast. I'm going to end up doing a video, hopefully sometime this summer, that goes into detail of how I really choose the stocks I want to trade at earnings. But for right now, this can be one of the main things you look at that helps you. Now, I chose Amazon and Google mainly because for what I'm going to show you in Earnings Hub. But the other reason is I knew I wanted to trade it in my Roth, and I knew that if I had to own these shares, it's okay because I own both these companies in my SEP IRA, and I have a lot of cash sitting in my Roth IRA. So I took very small share size, but just in case I had to own it, to me, that's safe. And then eventually it'll come back up. I mean, it's, for goodness sakes, it's Google and Amazon. I'm not worried about it. And in the Roth IRA, I don't care. So played it safe by playing in the Roth IRA, played it safe by taking small share size, played it safe by not worrying if I have to own it or not. And then I go here to Earnings Hub, and it's earningshub.com. This is the main screen that I look at, and you'll see here it lists it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You've got your morning before the open, and then you've got your after the close. So I'm not going to go into detail about all this. This plus 16, you can expand that. There's a ton more companies. But what I usually do is look at the first 6 or 12. Those are the main companies. And I like trading real good companies if I'm going to trade them. So anyways, I knew that I wanted to trade one of these, but Amazon and Google are two that I just feel would be the no-brainer out of all of these. Meta last earnings dumped, even though they had good earnings, and it was because they're spending so much money on AI. So I didn't want to take a chance on that one. Because I only lost $1.75 yesterday, but because I lost money yesterday, my brain is kind of in that funky mood, and I just needed a win today. So I did not choose to do Meta. Now, what I want to show you is see how I click on Amazon right here. If you go over here to the right, you're going to see that right here it shows revenue beat estimates 15 times out of 17 quarters. That's good. I mean, even if it would have been 12 or 13 out of 17, that's still worth watching. But I just knew, you guys know I trade Amazon and Google all the time. So I just had a feeling that this was going to be good. And Google, same thing. Look at Google. Google, you'll see here, 14 out of 17 quarters. I still had a feeling that because of AI and how much I know I use Gemini now more than I use any others. I don't use ChatGPT, nothing. And I know that because Google has Gemini plus YouTube, there's so many ways that when you look something up, they can steer you towards YouTube and, keep it in their ecosystem, all of that. So let's move on. That's how I use Earnings Hub. It goes into a lot more detail. I won't do that till the summer when I make a full video, but at least you can see the main thing that I look at is that. And you could scroll down and see more of their past earnings and how they beat estimates. All right, so now I'm going to switch screens and we're going to go over to my trading screen, and I'm going to show you where I got in, why I chose to get in, and how I felt it was worth getting in early for. All right, here we are with Amazon. I ran home. Okay, what I want to say is I had to go to work this morning early and had to be gone all day, and I was going to race home right at the close. So what I did was I set up 2 identical monitors side by side with this identical trading screen, and I put Amazon on this one and I put Google on the other screen. I set it up for extended hours, so it was ready to go, and I did 25 shares. I want you to know that when I trade earnings, even though I was pretty confident that Amazon and Google were going to go, first of all, I'm trading in the Roth IRA, so I cannot short. I love both these companies, and I own them in the SEP IRA, so I don't care if I own them. So first of all, low share size, companies I don't mind owning that I would hold long term in the Roth IRA anyways, and just not taking chances. All right, so I'm going to tell you why I got in early here, which I don't always do, and you've seen me explain this before. And then Google, I'll show you why I did get in early, but it was taking more of a chance. So here we go. I came home kind of right in this area here, and I noticed it was pretty much baselining with green candles. And then it was actually going up slightly. You can see where we came down here and it was slightly going up. So that always gives me the confidence on these large cap stocks that I'm confident about to go ahead and jump in early for a very low share size. I got in for 25 shares at 262.92. So I got in right about right here. And then it goes up, it comes down, and then look at this candle over here. This is really hard. These candles are so big. I want you to see it, but I'm really having to scrunch this. Each of these dashed lines, you guys, are 50-cent moves. So this is a lot. This is shooting up. I mean, we're down here at about 252, and this candle is to 267. That's a lot. All right. So I get in here. It comes way down. I mean, I was down hundreds of dollars right here. I did not panic. My hands did not sweat. I have traded this stock at earnings so often, and now I'm day trading it a lot, that I was very confident this was going to go up. I knew what their expected earnings were. I knew that it had to beat that. And right when it showed up here, it showed that it did beat it and it was still dumping. And I knew that was just people who traded it. If you look over here on the 15-minute, people who traded it up all morning were probably taking profits, and that's fine. The news has to sink in, and I know people are going to start jumping in. So we come down, and right when we get to about right in here, 256, 256.60, right in this area, I jump in, I double down, which meant my cost average came down to about 258-ish. So I went from being down several $100. I think at one point it was $350 I saw. And it shoots up, and I scaled out, and I scaled out quick. So it was out 25, out another 25, because I know this can happen. It's once you trade these over and over and over every 3 months, the same stocks, you just start to know a pattern. But you still want to be cautious. You still want to get in with that low share size, scale in, scale out. Don't take a chance. So yes, I left a lot on the table, but I scaled out right here as it starts coming down, and then it really dumped. If I would not have scaled out, or if I wouldn't have scaled out on this candle and held, hoping for another candle, I would have got caught in this. I would have ended up getting out because that's a huge loss. And I probably would have either broke even or lost a little bit. So I'm fine. I never get back in for this next move up. There's almost always another move up, but I just don't do it. And here's why, you guys. When I get in early over here, it's a really tight spread. I mean, you've got like a few cents, no more than 10 cents right before the close. But once you get in here, sometimes I think I saw on Google it was $1.63 at one point. At that point, I want out. When we're in this area right here, that second run up, now your spread is really high. And that's a lot of times why you're seeing these wicks, is because of that spread. It's really making it whipsaw up and down. I am not good at trading that. I don't need to trade that. I am not greedy. It's 271. I'm good. We're moving on. All right, let's go to Google. I traded Google just a little different. And I have them on side by side, so I'm kind of trading them. I literally went from one right to the other. It was pretty instant. And let's see here. All right, here. I traded this different. I didn't scale in. I am bummed out that I didn't scale in. I had plenty of cash in the Roth IRA that I could have. And I had been trading Amazon, so I was a little flustered, came over here pretty quick. But because I was trading both, I also wanted to get in 25 shares here. Now, I took a little chance here because see how the price came down right before the close? That's usually a sign for me that that first area is going to dump first. But I went ahead and got in because, again, it's Google. I own it in my SEP. I love the company, and my rules on trading earnings, I don't mind if I own it and it's small share size. So I was fine with that. So we come in strong. We go right up here. Here we come down a little, but we still stay right in this area right here. So people are confident. You can tell they did not take this down at all. There weren't even people at pre-market dumping at this point. They were just holding on. That should have been my sign to double down, especially on a stock I don't mind owning. So what happened is I had gotten in at that 347.70. And then right here, I always get out on that first big candle. At the most I will do is scale out on the first candle and then scale out on the second one. However, You notice how this candle, look at that range. It went all the way down here, right to where my entry was. That would have shook me out. So that's why a lot of times I will only play that first candle, even though I can see earnings are good, but I don't know how other people are going to view it. They might decide just to get out because they they want to take profit. I don't know. You you don't have a crystal ball. So my thing is get out is $162 for 25 shares. Done. Easy. So total today, just quick scalps right at the end of the close of the day, $433.79. I didn't trade earlier today at all. I knew I wouldn't have to. If you trade earnings correctly, safely, and small share size and not get greedy, it's a good day. All right, guys, let me know what you did. Let me know if you traded earnings. There were certainly so many other stocks. Look at them. I have them on this watch list to the left. Qualcomm looks like they did well. Chipotle, I won't usually trade Chipotle. It can either do really good or really bad. I haven't even looked at the moment over here. I've been so busy looking at these two. And again, I pick my two that I want to focus on right at the beginning. And I'll usually have two as a backup in case one just instantly dumps on bad news. I can real quick come over here and pull the other one up and have a second shot at something. So let me know how you did. And there's good earnings tomorrow. We have a lot of earnings tomorrow. So let's see how tomorrow plays out. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.